Okay, looks like I'm white. I think I'll play 4 fours today. Okay, so he does the same. Ooh, that's interesting. Normally it's low. It's a bit weird to do it high. So I could approach this side to develop my own area, or play here to reduce his. Today I think I'll go for building my own. He goes here, and I kind of like this Joseki where you peep here, then you go into the corner. And then when you make a base here, this stone can makes it harder for them to press down. Okay, and so he makes a base for his group. That's good. Um, hmm. I kind of want to keep developing my side. I could do something like a Saner and say. I can enclose. I could try to approach all the way. Even something like this, but I think I'll just enclose. It makes a little bit more solid territory. He approaches. So if I back off here, this area is kind of low. So I think I'm gonna pincer here so I can grow this area. And he's gonna take this, but because this group is strong, I'm not too worried about this becoming weak. So I could Hane here, but I think I'm just gonna keep extending to make sure this stays nice and strong. And so now I can just finish my corner enclosure. And that seems like the best thing to do because it's growing in this area. And this area shouldn't be that much smaller than this one. He goes to fight. Okay. So of course I need to stop him from connecting under. He goes to make a base. He should have pushed here first because this push is very big. So now I can kind of just surround him. He probably lives, but now I got all this influence growing this area. Okay, he tries to jump out. I think I'm gonna Atari here just to make him fully surrounded. And now I will probably try to connect to this group so these can't connect anything and this doesn't get into trouble. But not sure if I should attach here or just simply jump. So if I go here, he can go here. I have to extend. He gets a little bit more. But if I go here, he goes here. It kind of turns out the same. If I go here, he can push and cut. So I think I'll just simply jump. Okay, he jumps again. And now I can start to surround him. Because I have this stone here, I don't think he can really do a cut that's effective. I have some cutting points here, so I'm just going to go ahead and defend my cutting points. And he still kind of has to run out. Okay, he goes there, just kind of Hane, make a few points here. This is a little bit overplay because when I go here and connect, he has too many cutting points. So now I can push through here and capture these. That seems a little bit too small. And if he Atari's here, he's building a big Moyo. So I'm just going to extend here. And if he connects, then I just turn. So he does defend, but that's not Sinte. So I'm just going to turn to reduce his Moyo here. And this can still connect under, so I don't have to worry about this cut as much. And my corner is okay. This group is not alive yet, so he still needs to add a move there sometime. Okay, I'm just going to Atari and Atari because I don't want to let him cut off this too easily. And then I will just connect. So he defends there. Feels a little bit passive because now I can push here. And push one more time. Okay, and he comes back and defends. I'm just going to Hane here. Okay, so it's a little bit greedy. I'm going to go here because this doesn't have 2 eyes yet. And I can still do stuff like this peep. He's going to try and fight back. I think I'll let him. I'm just going to come back and defend my cutting point. Okay, and then he defends again. So now I have a strong wall here, so that makes it a little bit easier to invade. So I can go here. I can also probably just attach in this corner because I can connect out. So we'll start with the corner and Hane. So I can just Atari and connect. And if he blocks that, I just go here, and I feel like I should be able to live. But he Atari's first. And that one. Okay. So I think I'll just capture the stone. And he can Atari in here, but then I turn here. Okay, so he tries to cut me off, so I'm just gonna connect. He does this one, not sure why. He could have played this one and I had to respond, which would have been Sente. Now this is no longer Sente, and he has to come back and defend here. Got a little bit stronger here. I'm not sure if I should worry about my connection too much, but I think I can go here. I feel like this is strong enough. And just keep pushing to live. Now I'm connected. He probably can cut here, which I would have sacrificed the 2 stones. But since he's going to let me peep here, I'll go ahead and peep. And yeah, he can do this, but I already did my reduction, so as long as this lives, it's good for me. And now he has to come back and do this, or I can capture later. Which he does protect against the peep. So I want to build this area. This attach is also pretty big. Invading here is probably a bit too much, but I can play a shoulder hit here. And then force him to connect under. While cutting off the center. So I have to be a bit careful here, because if I try to do this one, he pushes. If I block, he can push through here and cut these off. But I could also connect under. But there's also a cut here I have to worry about. So if I go here, he pushes. I can also just connect here. And if he goes here, I can just Hane here, connect. And this group is still not alive. I was hoping he would try to live here, letting me connect under a little bit easier. And this just doesn't quite work. After he connects, I can even Atari now instead of playing the solid connection, which now he has some weaknesses here. And now I can push through. Can't really go here yet because it's an Atari connect, he connects. But I'm going to go ahead and defend my cutting point over here so I don't have to worry about that. And it's also kind of reducing some potential here, but mostly it's just connecting. Okay, so he's trying to push in. This move is also really big. Looks like he's trying to play it in Sente, which isn't bad. Probably should have been here, because now I can push here. Okay, so now he's coming back to live with this one finally. Which if I played there first, I'm pretty sure I could have killed. This move's a bit bad because forcing this connection, which I don't think I really need to respond to that, because I can still connect this way. Send here threatening to attack this, I can still connect under. Yeah, we'll try that. Because like this group would be bigger than this one anyway, but the fact I connect under still means that these 2 stones are not important. And this is already pretty much alive, so there's not much I can do there. And this one doesn't really help prevent the connection. So now I can try and poke it as eye shape. So it seems like it'd be one of these. I'm not sure which one's better. I think both end up the same, where he has to block here, and then I go here. Because if he tries to block here, I just cut, and then these get captured. So it feels like this is the only move. And then, yep, I go here. He tries to block. We're going to Hane here, forcing him to connect. And if he connects here, we can then turn here. Okay, he connects, so I can go here. And I believe this is just dead. If I go here, he goes here. I can go here and he captures. This 4 stones is a dead shape. I just throw in here. If I play here, he plays anywhere else. I make a box, and this is also. So yeah, I think this is just a dead group. He tries to run out. I just extend. All my cutting points are fixed. He cuts this off, but because I have the stone on the first line now, I can now just connect under like this. Okay, so he's trying to connect this in a bigger way, but if I just connect here, he extends, I connect. If I go here, he goes here, I connect, so I can save this stone. And yep, just block. Oh, and he resigns. Okay, so I think this is our last 4Q game. So after this, I will be going to 3Q, and excited to do that. I think they'll play a little bit better. And but yeah, also I want to thank all my Patreons, and you definitely helped me continue this and make things better. And I'll see you all later.